I wish you all Happy New Year 2021. I'm so happy to welcome you all to watch this video. This video is for Class 4 ICSE children, Subject Science, Lesson 13, Part 1, Session 29. The topic is light. The Holy Bible says, a very long time ago, God made the world. It was entirely different from the world we see today. It was dark and empty, and nothing lived in it. No people or animals or plants. Then came 6 creation days. Here are the wonderful things that happen on each day. Day 1, God said, "Let there be light," and light came. God called the light day. At the end of the day, darkness returned, and God called it night. Day 2, God placed the sky above the earth and called it heaven. Day 3, God divided the water that covered the earth into rivers and lakes and oceans. He made dry land appear between them. Then he made plants grow on the land. Day 4, God made the big bright sun to shine during the day. He made the moon and sparkling stars to shine at night. Day 5, God made fish and other sea creatures. Then he made water birds like ducks and geese, and other birds like robins and eagles that live high in trees or on the ground. Day 6, God made animals. He made huge ones like elephants and tiny ones like mice. Some were beautiful, like the striped tiger. Others were funny looking, like the anteater and the platypus. Some, like the cheetah, could run fast. Others, like the turtle, walked very slowly. And God made insects, some that flew, some that crawled, and some that jumped. What a wonderful God we have. Let us pray to God before we get into the video. Our gracious, loving, and living Father, what a wonderful Creator you are, Lord. And we submit ourselves into Thy hand, Lord. Bless us and give us good knowledge to understand the lesson, Lord. And we especially pray for 4th standard ICSE children. Bless them, Lord. Grant them all the wisdom and knowledge, good health and strength. Bless their parents and siblings. Now help them with good health and strength and knowledge, understanding power from above to understand this lesson, Lord. This I ask in Jesus' name. Amen. You cannot see without light. Turn off the lights in a room at night and you will know this is true. What is more, you can see something only when light from it enters your eyes. Turn your back to the light bulb or tube light in any room. Can you see the bulb or tube light? You cannot, because light from it does not enter your eyes. Light travels in straight line. How does light travel? We'll see. If light could bend or flow around things the way water does, the light from things behind you would have entered your eyes, and you would have been able to see the bulb or tube light without having to turn. But light travels in straight lines. How does light travel? light travels in straight lines. Have you ever noticed streamers of light coming through clouds or trees, as in the photographs below? Then you would know that light travels straight and does not bend. You can see in the picture, see how straight the light falls to the ground. Okay, next, light travels in straight line. You can do this activity. Make a slit, ask an elder to help. Make a slit on some stiff paper or the lid of a cardboard box. Turn on a torch and place it behind the slit. Do you see a ray, thin stream in front of the cardboard, of a thin stream of light, isn't it? Stand a pencil or an eraser in front of the slit. The ray will be blocked because light travels straight and cannot bend around it. Okay, so if you stand the pencil or eraser in front of the slit, the ray will blocked because light travels straight and cannot bend around it. It's found in your book on page number 79. Next, we'll see what is shadows. Okay, shadows, some things like glass, air and clear plastic let light pass through them. Okay, we call such things transparent. You can see here in the glass, okay, glass of water. You can look through something transparent and see things on the other side. This is because it does not block the light coming from those things. Most things are not transparent. You cannot see through wood, for example, nor can you see through metal or thick plastic or thick paper. So they do not let light pass through them. Such things are called opaque. Okay, OPAQUE. So what does opaque means? The things which are not allow, okay, they do not let light pass through them. Such things are called opaque. You can see there's activity down. Turn on a torch near a wall. Place different things in front of it. A glass jar, a glass filled with water, a book, a plastic bottle, a steel glass, and so on. Only some things will let light pass through. So that you see a patch of light on the wall, they are transparent. So here you can see the light. Okay, so the torch light, it goes straight and you can see the patch of light here. So they are transparent, while the others are opaque. You can see here in the cell battery, what happens when an opaque thing is placed in front of the torch. You can see the shadow here, shadow of this battery cell. Okay, and next we'll see when something opaque blocks off light, the space behind it become dark. This is what we call a shadow. We usually see the part of the shadow that falls on the surface like a wall. You can do this activity. Do this activity in sunlight, during daytime. Keep your hand near a wall. Do you see the shadow of your hand? Yes, have fun making different shapes with your hands. You can also hold different things, pencil, eraser, ball, keychain, or whatever things you have, small things you have or big things you have, you will get a shadow of it. And you can also hold your hand and make different shapes like dog's face, birds, butterfly, fish. Okay, and you can turn them around and see how the shadows change. Okay, so do this activity in sunlight. Keep your hand near a wall. Do you see the shadow of your hand? Yes. Have fun making different shapes with your hands. You can also hold different things like and near the wall and make their shadow. Turn them around and see how the shadows change. Next activities: place a ball in front of a torch. Put a smaller ball between the two. Turn on the torch. Do you see the shadow of the smaller ball on the bigger one? Yes, sometimes the moon casts a shadow like this on the earth. Okay, see, you can see the shadow of people, shadow of pole, and shadow of many things in this picture. Okay, so go through this lesson, children, and find out the answer for the book exercise and the questions. Okay, thank you, children. God bless you all.